G'day boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. Big news today. It's been a long time coming, but we have finally taken possession of our brand new 2022 Isuzu D-Max. So for everybody following along at home, you would know that we sold the Hilux that we had back in February this year. Short time before that, I put a deposit on the D-Max here. It was 336 days from the first signature and deposit to last signature and drive away. It was a massive process, incredibly painful with the wait time. However, I knew what I was getting myself into from the start. So it was no secret that, you know, it was going to take a while. So at the start of November, I got a call from Gippsland Motor Group, where I'd ordered the car from, saying that it was in. It was ready to go. Then it was time to hit the ground running. The issue with the fact that it had taken so long to arrive was pushing me very, very close to the Christmas New Year break. And if I didn't have everything done before about the 22nd, I think it was, of December, everywhere would break for Christmas and they wouldn't be able to complete the works to the car until about the 10th of January when everyone come back from break. So the race is on. First thing I did was went and got unregistered vehicle permits, got those squared away, went and picked up the car and took it to Arb in Traralgon. From there, Arb fitted the bull bar, roof rack and the Red Arc Tow Pro. Then it went back to the dealership at Isuzu and got the tow package put in, so the wiring harness, the 12-pin plug, and they did the window tinting as well. Once Isuzu was done with it, I went and picked it up and drove it to Lovell's in Carrum Downs. So Lovell's did a pre-registration GVM and GCM upgrade on it. Essentially this truck, I've built it to tow, and it's built to tow big loads as well as being loaded up itself fairly high. So the last thing I wanted, or the big issue I had with the Hilux, was the GVM. Like, didn't matter how much I tried to save on weights, you know, skimp here, you know, upgrade this to make it lighter. I was so close to the GVM, it wasn't funny. Second you put anything on the ball, you were over, and the last thing I want to do is be having an accident whilst we were over the GVM. So that had to go, hence why we've ordered this. Now once Lovell's were done, they got things done fairly quickly. It was, I was told expect up to 2 weeks, so it's not the works that take the most time. The works are fairly quick, they get that done in 1 or 2 days, but then it's waiting for the compliance plates to come from head office Lovell's, and that's down in, I think, Queensland, New South Wales. I'm down in Victoria. So they do express post it, but I was told to expect 2 weeks. 4 days later, I got a call saying it was good to go. So happy days there, we were ahead of schedule already. Once Lovell's were done with the car, I went and picked it up and I drove it to Norweld and Kilsyth. Now, the original date it was supposed to be at Norweld was the 18th of November, and we had long surpassed that, which didn't really help because I couldn't give them a firm date of when I was going to have the car at their factory for fitting. So I spoke to a bloke there named Dave Parker. He helped me out massively. Essentially took the car in straight away and said, whenever I get 10 minutes, mate, I'll do a bit of work on it, do a bit of work on it, do a bit of work on it. And before I know it, I was getting a phone call saying, yep, it was ready to go. Come pick it up and you can head back to the dealership. So that's what I did. Took it back to the dealership where it was detailed, registered, and ready for handover. So yeah, I picked it up, God, I haven't even had it a week. And let me say, it has exceeded all expectations. I could not be happier with how everything is on that car right now. Still a lot of work to do, don't get me wrong. I've still got a lot of things I want to chuck on, and some more upgrades and stuff that I just haven't got around to yet, but we'll get there, But for now, let's do a bit of a run around. I'll show you what's on there at the moment, bit of a rig rundown, if you will, and yeah, we'll go from there. So we'll start at the front of the vehicle. First thing we went and did was the Arb Bar Work. So I've gone with Arb again. I love the Arb gear. It's strong, it looks good. The other bar I had in mind was the Off-Road Animal Predator bar, but in keeping protection in mind, we plan on doing a lot of touring with this car. I wanted the loops, the front loops around the headlights. That's why we've gone for that style bar as opposed to the bumper replacement bar that doesn't have the loops and doesn't offer as much protection in the front. Personal preference. Some people argue that, you know, it doesn't really matter, whatever. That's what I like, so that's what I've gone with on this. Down to the mirrors. This time I've gone the Clearview next gen towing mirrors. On the Hilux I had the original Clearview gear. Loved them, they were really, really nice. I love these even more. They are compact, they look good. They sit a lot closer to the car, which is good. Doesn't look like big ass ears hanging off the thing. So, nah, very nice, love those. Rhino rack, Pioneer platform, sitting on a backbone mounting system. People have asked me why I went the Rhino rack over the Arb base rack. Purely personal preference. I'm sure the base rack's a great product and Arb make good stuff, no doubt about it. I love the Rhino rack gear. I've got a lot of accessories that fit the Rhino rack gear, so that's what I've gone with, and it looks good. Looks really, really nice. Tyres and wheels. At this point in time, I've still got the stock Xterrain wheels on. I've upgraded to the BFG KO2s in a 265/60/18. That is the stock size, and the reason I've done that is because to get the Levels GVM GCM upgrade done, you have to upgrade your tyres to a load rated adequate tyre. So I've gone with the BFGs. The plan is to upgrade the size, so I'll go from a 265/60/18 to a 265/70/17. So slightly smaller rim, bit more sidewall for the softer stuff. When you're airing down, you get a bit more bulge. So that's the plan there. What I want to do is go with an ROH Vapor in the 17x9, and then yeah, either the BFGs or Maxxis. I'm not sure yet. I haven't chosen, but if you have any good reviews or something you swear by in terms of tyres, please let me know. I'm open to anything. I haven't purchased anything yet, so hit me up with that. While we're down here, guys, we might as well have a chat about the suspension that I've gone with. So for this build, I am running the Levels kit. So it's a pre-registration GVM and GCM upgrade. Being pre-registration, it's recognised anywhere in the country. So I can go anywhere, I can sell this car anywhere, and it will retain that new GVM and GCM. So the new GVM is 3,600 kilos and the GCM is 6,900 kilos. This car, as it sits right now, weighed in at 2.76 tonne, and that gives me about 840 kilos of payload. Keeping in mind that 2.76 is including my weight as well. So to have 840 kilos left to play with once I'm sitting in the car it's astronomical. It's mind-blowing. I've never had that much. With the Hilux, if I drove to the store and bought a bottle of Coke and put it in the cup holder, I was over. It was ridiculous, but you know, it's nice to have that peace of mind now. Moving forward, we can chuck whatever we want in, we can tow whatever we want, and we're not going to be over, and we can go wherever we want and not have to worry about it. So very, very good peace of mind. Levels make it awesome kit. I've been driving on it now for about a week, and I couldn't be happy with it. It is really, really comfortable. It's bedded in nicely. It's just fantastic. So definitely, if you're in the market for a suspension kit, whether it's GVM or not, have a look at Levels. Definitely consider it. It's worth looking at. So now we'll get to the big ticket item. I've wanted a Norweld canopy for as long as I can remember, since my first four-wheel drive. I've been lucky enough to be in a position now where it's been attainable, and I've gone out and got myself the Deluxe Light Norweld canopy. So when I first started looking at canopies, I wanted something that looked good, that was functional, as well as really, really well built. So I started looking. I looked at about 10 different manufacturers that made good quality trays and canopies. At the end of the day, I settled with the Norwell one. The attention to detail in this thing, the build quality, the functionality of it is just next level. I could not be happier with it, and I cannot wait to get out and start using it for what it was built for. So just have a quick look inside the car. There's not too much to see in here, but there is a little bit. As I said earlier, I got ARB to put in the Tow Pro V3. Awesome bit of kit and really, really handy when towing a van or any of those bigger items that require electric brakes. So moving down, I got the 3D Max Track floor mats. They're by Superfit. Great product. I'm very, very happy with those. A lot better than your stock standard rubber mats from your dealerships or anything like that. For seat covers, I have gone with Superfit seat covers again. I love the Superfit product. I had them on the Hilux. I had a canvas seat cover on the Hilux. These ones are denim. They're not going to be as waterproof as your canvas, but they're definitely going to still offer a lot of protection. And I've gone with the AAO embroidery there as well. These are going to be awesome on long trips. I already love them. The fit is just exceptional, and they were easy to fit as well. An idiot could put these in, no dramas at all. So that sort of wraps up what's going on the car so far. It has a long way to go. I plan on doing a lot more with it. Probably the next thing would be the tyres and rim situation. Like I said, I want to go to an ROH 17x9 and upgrade the tyres to, don't know what brand yet, but a 265 7017 as well. Snorkel, definitely want to get a snorkel. We'll go the R-Max snorkel by Safari for that. Apart from that, there's not a lot else. Inside the canopy, definitely 12 volt, 24 volt wiring setup, and fridge yet to be determined as well. I'm not sure what brand fridge I'm going to go with, but I'm partial to an Engel, but open to other options as well. So yeah, like the tires as well, hit me up if you've got a really, really good option for a fridge that you're loving personally and you know, is not let you down. So I'm always open to suggestions. But look guys, so far so good. Could not be happier with the D-Max, could not be happier with all the work that's been put into it so far. A massive shout out to everybody that was involved in the build and helped put it together for me. Couldn't be happier. As always guys, thanks very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be heaps more content coming out now that I've got a car. We've got another big announcement that's going to be dropping in the next couple of weeks on the channel, so definitely stay tuned for that. But until next time, take it easy and I will see you out there.